Hello, everybody. Long time no see. As you can see, jacket weather has arrived here in New Hampshire along with snow. Only a couple of inches and got rid of it pretty quick. That all came down on Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. But I figured we're getting into the holiday season. Gardening is over for the year in New Hampshire. But you know what the end of gardening season means? The beginning of next garden season. So yeah, can't plant anything right now, not here. Well, I am gonna plant some garlic. That's a little overdue, but still, if you can work the soil, you can plant garlic. So even if you think it's late, get your garlic in, it will grow, I promise you. So I'm gonna plant my garlic, but I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a pre-garden garden tour, if that's a thing. And then I've got a couple of seed hauls that I want to show you guys. So let me show you what we've got here. So let me go ahead. I'll put you guys down right over here. Let's see. Whoop, there you are. So welcome to the future garden. And it doesn't look like much right now. I do have one ollie raised bed. It's not quite placed exactly where I want it. I probably should have moved it a bit further over that way, but for now it is what it is, and we can reconfigure things later. But let me show you how big this space is, because looking at it here, you don't really get the scope. So I'm standing right here at what's going to be a fence for the garden, probably about here. The fence to get into the garden will start here, and then it's going to go back this way. All the way to here. I'm goofy, we know this by now. But yes, it's going to go way back there to where about you see those weeds start, maybe a little further back, because it's nice and flat. And then it'll go out a ways that way. I haven't measured it out. It'll go a couple more feet this way, but we'll have the front yard fenced as kind of a perennial garden, plus that's where I'll be able to let the dog roam, because she doesn't have the best recall. She'll take off into the woods. We get the highway up there, and I don't know if you can hear in the background, but we have a new member of the farm actually to show you. Let me take you down. But yes, all of this right here will be garden. I've got the raised beds from my last garden, my first garden that you guys saw on this channel. I've got all the wood, all the garden corners, the cattle panels, all waiting at a friend's house. Let's see if we can see my new friend. If you couldn't tell, that's our new rooster. He's about 8 months old, and he is a Barnyard mix. His dad was a Mystic Moran, which I think is a mix of a black copper Moran and a barred rock, and then his mom was an Easter egger. So he's got some really interesting genetics. Who knows what egg color genetics he could carry, but he is a big, beefy bird, which is great because I've got a lot of dual purpose breeds in that mix of new chicks, like the Niederrheiner, the Wyandotte, the Bielefelder. So there's a few good meat breeds in there, and I'd like to see if I can kind of breed my own backyard mix of meat birds rather than having to go out and buy Cornish cross, because they might not be as big, they might not grow as fast, but I don't have to do the initial output of buying the chicks. So I'm going to try that. I'm going to see what happens. It's going to be fun. But he came from my friend Steph over at Parsley Farms. Definitely check her out on Facebook, on YouTube. Not as active on YouTube, but there are some really good videos there, especially the duck pond videos, which I love. So yeah, really excited. We've got Stanley. So now you've seen the garden. Now I'm going to show you what I've got in the mail and I'm excited because I haven't bought seeds or anything like that for a while. Well, here's a face you guys haven't seen in a while. Miss Mia. Normally she makes her appearances in live streams, and we'll have to do another one of those soon. I think I'm just going to start doing them monthly. Weekly was too much. It was kind of overwhelming to make sure that I was here every single week at a certain time. But I can do once a month consistently. So we're going to start that up pretty soon. And then Mia will be back to make her live stream appearances. And you may hear some squeaking in the background. She's going to play with her lamb chop while we're doing things here. So, meh. Anyway, the last couple... See, there's a lamb chop already. Anyway, the last couple of years have been pretty frustrating for me on the gardening front. You guys saw me in my very first season, my very first year here on YouTube, and I had what, for me at least, was a big garden. And then I didn't have that garden anymore because my landlord sold the building. I had to move, and I moved into my parents' gardening space, and I did try to garden there, but wasn't very successful. I think the reason it didn't really go well is that I wasn't really comfortable in that garden space. It wasn't my garden. It wasn't the way I would have chosen to lay a garden out. And my dad and I had some conflicting opinions on how to garden. Now, my dad is an amazing gardener. He's forgotten more about gardening than I have learned in my entire life. I am definitely playing catch up. But two things can be true at the same time about how to grow a tomato. There is no one right way, and his way just didn't work for me. So we had some pretty lousy tomatoes that year. And this year I'm excited just to build a garden from scratch, and it can be as big and crazy as I want it to be. And I'm just, I'm so in love with getting back to it. And I have my original garden beds coming back. They've been sitting at my friend's house, Sarah and Chris. It's been sitting in their backyard since the end of 2021, and 2024 it's getting put right out there with my metal raised beds, and I'm gonna hopefully build a couple more. So woo! Now, seeing as I didn't grow a garden pretty much at all last year because I was moving and I was gonna be working on this place so much, I wouldn't have had time to grow. So with all of that, I didn't really buy seeds this year. Okay, that's not exactly true. I did buy a couple of packs here and there, like when I saw something that really jumped out at me and made me think, oh hey. But what I really can't resist is the end of year Migardener grab bags. So I've got all of these seeds. I haven't even looked at them yet. I'm purposely not looking. I'm not looking. So I wanted to show you guys those. So we're gonna go through my grab bag and we're gonna unbox it together, and we're gonna see what I got because I have no idea what's in there. I like the surprise of it. I like to grow some fun new things, and I'm actually gonna trade with a few of my friends. It's kind of like, baseball cards or Pokemon cards. So these seeds are from Migardener, but I also did have another package to show you guys, and that is from Mary's Heirloom Seeds. And this contains garlic. And I can't remember how many cloves I got. This might be 4, maybe 6 of the Spanish Roja garlic. And this is the Spanish red. And oh hey, there's a free seed pack in here. I did not know that. And I've got 1 single clove of Music, which is one of my favorite garlics. They were all out, but she had 1 clove left, and she said she would send it to me, which was really nice. So thank you to Mary's Heirloom Seeds. And my free gift seed is red vein sorrel. Cool. I definitely am excited to grow that. I'm gonna put it in my green stalk. Woohoo! So we're gonna get the garlic in the ground tomorrow because we're already a little late. Now to the fun part. What did we get in the pack? All right. Ooh, okay. I'm really excited. I was gonna get some seeds for this particular flower, but these are apple blossom snapdragons. Awesome. We've got some confetti cilantro. Ooh, I've got more sorrel. This is a large leaf sorrel. Neat. Ooh, a fun new basil that I don't have. We've got licorice basil. That's gonna be fun. Oh, I've got a couple of seeds from their homestead collection. This is a Wisconsin MSR pickling cucumber. Well, good. I wanted to make lots of pickles. And also from the Homestead Collection, I've got some Danvers 126 carrots. I've actually lived in Danvers, Massachusetts, so I always love seeing those. Ooh, edible chrysanthemum. Shungiku? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Oh, this will be fun. I've got some pink bachelor's buttons. Oh goodness, I wonder how hot these are. But this looks really fun, and I may have to grow one just to grow it and then give them away. Because I'm not really a spicy pepper fan, but these look so fun. They're the firecracker pepper, and so it is a spicy ornamental pepper, but totally edible. Just because something is ornamental does not necessarily mean that it is inedible. So you want to definitely check the varieties. We've also got a lemon drop pepper, and this is also hot pepper. More hot peppers. We've got the cayenne orange pepper. Looks like a long carrot. Ooh, we got some watermelons. This is the Congo watermelon. I've just moved to a place with an even shorter growing season than Massachusetts. I don't know for sure if I can grow any sort of melon up here, but I'm certainly gonna try. Let's see, we've got lady slipper radish. I always love getting more radish seeds. Let's see, ooh, Mizuna red streaks mustard. I was actually gonna get some of these seeds. I wanted to grow some Mizuna this year, so I'm excited about that. Hooray for tomatoes. We've got the Hartman's yellow gooseberry tomato. Interesting. The green sausage tomato. The Druzhba tomato. It's almost like they knew they were packaging it for me. They put in all these tomatoes because they've also given me the persimmon tomato. And for somebody who has 75 plus tomato varieties, and most of them come from Migardener, and I don't have any of those tomatoes already in my collection, that's great. Ooh, I'm excited. Dragon's tongue beans. I wanted to get some seeds for those. Woohoo! We've also got some cantellini beans. Oh, I'm excited for this too. So I wasn't able to grow corn before because I just didn't have the space, and this year I wanted to grow corn. I've got some of that bicolored corn that's got some white and yellow kernels, and that's going to be super sweet, but I wanted to grow some other stuff. I've got some glass gem corn that I want to grow, but also I wanted to grow this too, and I've got some seeds now. It's the blue Hopi corn, and also Trucker's favorite yellow corn. Is this a sweet corn? This is more of a cornmeal corn, so all right, cool. Ooh, I ran out of seeds for this. This is the purple Vienna kohlrabi. It's awesome. Ooh, I love peas. This is a golden sweet pea. Definitely growing those. I'm gonna grow so many peas this year. I'm gonna have like a 10-foot trellis with both sides filled with peas. The Great Lakes crisp head lettuce. Oh, these are gonna be so pretty. A Valkyrie mix of asters. Long pie pumpkins. Oh, this is great. This is interesting. It's an heirloom cross between a butternut squash and a pie pumpkin. Well, that would be neat. That's gonna be wicked sweet. Lucullus or Lucullus, I'm not sure. Swiss chard. That's awesome. I love like all varieties of Swiss chard. I can't wait to grow that. Gill's golden pippin squash. Oh my god, I'm so excited to have all this room. I can grow all this stuff this year. I'm gonna not get overwhelmed this year. I'm not gonna take it too far. I'm gonna stick with my original 5 beds, my trellises, my few metal raised beds, and my green stalks, and we'll see where it goes from there. I may add 2 additional beds because I'd like to grow some strawberries in ground, so I need to find a good place for that. But I'm gonna not get overwhelmed and grow too much crazy stuff, but I gotta grow a few. And I may add a couple extra beds just for corn. That's going to be fairly low maintenance, I think. And then last one, I'm excited for this. Ooh, because I don't have seeds for this. I've never tried to grow it. This is like, you know, skill level 10 to get this right, which you wouldn't think so, but it's a toughie sometimes. Snowball cauliflower. So, woo. Well, that is an awesome pile of seeds. And now I'm gonna have to organize these all down into my photo box so that they don't go crazy all over the place. All right, so good to see you guys after such a long stretch. I'm definitely gonna get some more videos up. I'm gonna do a garlic planting video tomorrow. I'm gonna show you some of the projects that are going on here in the house. Like I'm trying to put in some new windows. There's been some problems with that, where I'll let you know about that. I built a wall in my daughter's bedroom finally, so she actually has her closet. Makes her room a little easier to heat. And as far as the heat goes, we still do not have a heating system, and we're experiencing some pretty cold days. Luckily, the wood stove that's off in a little room built off the back here actually works pretty well and is keeping the place pretty cozy. Right now it's only about 53 degrees in here, but I don't have a fire going. It's just been a busy day where I've been in and out of the house, and so we're just letting it be, and I'll light the fire in a couple hours when I get back from running some errands, and then it'll be nice and toasty in here. So yeah, that's working out all right. It's a little bit of a mixture of financial issues because now we're having to spend some of that money that I had saved on wood, and so that's kind of annoying, but it's because the company that initially came out and gave me a quote just has not been on the ball about getting me on the schedule to come out and get the work done. And I had a couple other companies out this week to quote, and they wanted a lot more down, and I don't have that. So yeah. At this point, it's almost December, and I'm kind of thinking I may just throw up my hands and go all in on the wood for the rest of the winter, but I don't know. I mean, the people that lived here before, they lived here for forever without a heating system. They relied 100% on wood all the time. So it can be done, and I think maybe we'll go that way, and then we put in the propane system next year. I don't know. But we'll have to see if I can get this done before the ground really freezes solid and they can't dig and put the pipes in at all for the propane. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, but I'll see you in the next video, which I promise will be up this week. I've decided I'm gonna just go in on committing to 1 video a week. Boom, boom, boom. And I've also got to introduce you to the new goats. I filmed half of that video, and then I haven't been able to film the rest. So I'll get the rest of that done this week, and you'll get to meet our new goats. You met Corey and Cedric in a video a while back, but you'll have to meet our 2 newer ladies, even though they've been here for a while now. But I'll finish the other half of that video, and then I'll get that up for you guys. So again, monthly live stream starting soon. Weekly videos, I'm gonna put them up on Mondays. That's gonna be the day. Monday afternoon video. That's it. And we'll go on from there. So, all right, see you guys later. Bye-bye.